Good morning, everyone. So here we are again, another day. Today is April 16th. It's like, oh my goodness, I feel like I can do so much more once I have my medications. And you found it, baby?
Yeah.
Okay, put your seatbelt on. I have Caleb here with me and Grandma. We're gonna go shopping for some food. We were gonna go to Costco, but I was looking at their hours of operation, and they said please go to the Costco website to see any updates of this because of the COVID-19 virus. And I did, and they're like, we will not let only 2 people per card. And I'm like, well, I have 3, so I called them, and they're like, yeah, no matter what age, only 2 people, 1 person who has a card, which is me, and then a guest. And I was like, well, I have a 5-year-old. Well, yeah, that 5-year-old counts as 1. So unfortunately, Costco will not be able to. We won't be able to go to Costco. So we're gonna go to the next. Wait, is this blurry or is it? There we go. We're not gonna be able to go to Costco, but we're going to go to Smart and Final, and we're gonna go to the downtown one because because we have a Smart and Final just down the street, but the downtown one actually has more fruits and produce and stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna do. So why is this camera blurring everything? That is so weird. Okay. Anyway, but before we get to all that, we're gonna stop and get some tater tots because, I have a 5-year-old and a 73-year-old who needs to eat. So we're gonna get some tater tots for them. Of course, that's not the best food you can have in the morning, but
You have to eat?
What?
You have to eat.
Oh yes, I have to eat too. Yeah, for some reason I haven't been hungry these last couple of days. I don't know why. It's like on Monday and Tuesday I literally had 1 meal. And I was like, what is up with that? What is wrong with that? Because usually I'm hungry. And then I got my meds back on Wednesday, and I started to get hungry again. But I'm still not I'm not hungry enough to eat 3 meals a day, which is a little weird. But I guess I can talk to that about my doctor. Of course, I'm not gonna say that I have the perfect weight. So maybe not eating 3 meals a day is not a bad thing. So yeah. Oh, there's Jamba Juice. I almost ordered Jamba Juice yesterday from my house, from their app. Basically, they were very nice, and they were having free deliveries during the first month of COVID-19. Now their delivery is back to $6. So I was like, okay, never mind.
They have gummy bears.
They do have the white gummy, which I love. My favorite one is actually peanut butter mood. And then I found the white gummy, which I ordered for Caleb and my mother. And my mother was like, this tastes like perfume. I don't know why she has eaten perfume in the past. That's just up to her. I know she loves Chanel, so maybe she's drank some Chanel perfume. I don't know. But she was like, this white gummy smoothie tastes like perfume, and I was like, okay. So, and it's not perfume, it's just a lot of different flavors. It's mango, raspberry, all these different sherbet. Oh, I don't even know, but it's a long list of ingredients and it has this peculiar taste, which I actually, when I tried it, I was like, okay, this is odd, this is interesting. Well, not odd, interesting, and I actually. It grew on me and I liked it. So now I order white gummy every time. And which I think white gummy is actually more healthy than peanut butter mood, to be honest. So, but anyway, I was gonna order from them yesterday, and they no longer have free deliveries, which, I mean, It's not like I'm gonna go bankrupt if I spend $6 on the delivery fee, but hey, that was one of the perks of me I ordered Jamba Juice like almost on a daily basis while it was free. It was like, I loved it. So here we are at Burger King because I know Burger King has tater tots. And let's see, hopefully they still have breakfast. Do you still have your breakfast menu?
Yeah, it's still up.
Okay, good. Can I get an order of tater tots, please?
Small, medium, large.
Give me medium.
Okay.
And then, let's see. Do you have like, I see like mozzarella sticks, jalapeno bites. Do you have that available right now?
I have the jalapeno bites.
Okay, give me an order of those, please.
4-piece or 8-piece?
8-piece.
Okay.
And a medium. Are you guys Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Coke? Okay, good. Medium Diet Coke.
Okay.
That's all.
$7.52. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. I always forget. And just FYI, this Burger King that we're at this is an unincorporated small city of Salida, which is next to where my big city is. This was the very first place I worked at while I was still in high school. I remember I came to this Burger King because they were hiring, and I came like literally all dressed up in a suit, tie, white shirt, slacks, and with my, my big folder with my resume and everything in it. And I get there, right? And I guess they were having interviews every week. And this person arrived that was doing the interviews, and they were like, "Oh, hi, are you here from corporate? Are you doing the interviews with me today?" And I was like, "No, I'm here to get interviewed." And they were like, "Oh, okay." Because everybody else was showing up, to be interviewed, was showing up in jeans and, just total casual clothing. And here I was looking like I was from corporate, in my dress getup. So, long story short, I guess it must have been a good thing because I got the job. And I worked here for, I would say, about a year or so. They used to have a playground, and then they took the playground off. And this is the very first place where my coworker, I was working, and my coworker offered me weed. And I was like, "Oh, no, thank you." Back then, weed was, I'm not young, so back in my teens, weed was, how do I say, it was still illegal. So I was like, "No, thank you. I don't want any weed. No, gracias." But yeah, and then there's a really sad story. I used to have a coworker who, one time I came in to eat, and I brought my mom with me, and we were just eating here, and the coworker was working, and she was like, "Oh, are you guys Christian?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, because my mom was dressed a certain way, and I was like, "Yeah, we are." And she was like, because she was like, she didn't have the cleanest vocabulary, I guess we should say. So she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm here like cussing," and I was like, "It's okay. You do you." And then like when I graduated high school and I wasn't even working here anymore, the youth pastor for my church came up to me and he was like, didn't you work at that Burger King in Salida? And I was like, yeah. And it was like, oh, there was something in the newspaper about, you know, somebody who worked there that, you know, died in a car crash. And I looked it up, and sure enough, this girl was driving on the freeway southbound, and after the Briggsmore exit, there's a curve that leads you into downtown, and she lost control on that curve, and her car literally went flying, and it flew out of the freeway, and she died on the spot. And I was like, oh my gosh, poor girl. And I felt so bad because, oh my gosh, they have like a bucket that they, why is this not, I don't get this. This phone is not, like, it doesn't want to focus, and it's not the phone. It's probably where the phone is sitting in. There we go. So anyway, I went to the area where the car eventually landed, and there was like this big shrine. Well, not shrine, but like spot where they had left. Huh?
My mom and me we're going back to my house, and we see that car is already fire.
Yeah. So okay. Well, this was way before you were born, honey. So they had built, you know, these balloons and teddy bears, and I just went there, gave her a minute of silence out of respect. I felt bad for her. Because she was very young. She was younger than me. And
7:52.
And for her to just die that way is just crazy. So yeah, so that's my story with this particular Burger King. Back when I worked, thank you. I don't need the receipt. Thank you. Back when I was working here, there was no Perco's Cafe right next door. I think there was not even the hotels. There was only one hotel, or they were building a hotel. Now there's like a Perco's, there's a gas station, there's 2 hotels right next door. So it's just, Salida has grown. Remember, Caleb, Mommy used to work at one of these hotels?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
She used to work at one of these hotels.
And you take me to her work.
Yeah, because the library is right next to the hotel, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to have to take off my latex gloves to eat some of the tater tots.
No, that's mine.
No, the tater tots are for both of us. Because if it was just for you, I would have gotten small, because you wouldn't finish them all.
I think we want to get large.
What kind of dressing would you like, or ketchup?
Do you have ranch?
Yeah.
Please, thank you. I see. I don't know. They're handing everything out in like a plastic bucket. Interesting choice. And I ordered a medium drink because I know that the size, the medium size of thank you very much. The medium size of Burger King is the large size of McDonald's. Because if I would have ordered large, they would have given me a humongous. Okay, we got some fries with the tater tots.
Really? Hey, give me that. Hey, you cannot give me the fry. Come on.
Careful, they're hot.
I just want to see more.
Make sure you pray for your food.
Okay. Wait, I want to eat. because I need to take my mask.
Well, you can pull your mask off right now, okay?
Like this? Hello.
Yeah, you can. I told you, you can. You don't have to put your mask on until we're at the store.
Wait, can I take it off? Take it off?
Okay.
Yes. You want to try one?
No, no tengo. No, no quiero.
Okay. I'm gonna try their jalapeno poppers. Hopefully, they're not really spicy.
It's spicy.
Uh-huh. Oh my god.
Samana.
¿Ya oró por los alimentos?
Alrighty. Oh my gosh. Mira, gran pedazo de jalapeno. These jalapeno, I thought these were just gonna be mostly cheese with a little jalapeno. This literally, I just took a bite out of a jalapeno popper, and it has like a big old slice of green jalapeno on it. Oh, the libraries are still closed.
No!
I know, baby. I know. I used to bring Caleb a lot to the library. He loved it, but
Oh, I want to go.
¿Y ese
It's
carro
okay, we
qué?
can go to Seymour.
Oh, otra vez.
okay. We're gonna go to Seymour after we go to Smart and Final, okay?
What is that?
Nope, they're not that spicy. So, okay. So we're going to Smart and Final because Costco won't allow 3 people in at a time. And yeah, we need to get some food.
You already got food.
I mean, Caleb, not food for right now. I mean, food for to have at the house.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so my 5-year-old nephew is just adorable, and I love him to pieces. And he is becoming quite a character, and he has like sometimes, you know, just the way he's 5 years old, and so he's starting to like.
6.
You're almost 6, yeah.
Yeah, I'm 9 days for my birthday.
All right, wow, he has a countdown ready and going. But it's like, if I tell him, hey, you need to go to bed, you need to go to the bathroom before you go to bed, he's like, Uncle, you know that if I need to go to the bathroom, I can get up at night, I can walk to the bathroom, turn on the light, go to the bathroom, come back, and go back to sleep, right? I was like, okay. So he was basically going, I'm old enough to get, if I need to go, I'm not like a baby, I'm not going to pee my bed, I'm going to get up, go, and come back and fall asleep. I was like, wow, okay. So he gave me a lecture on, you know, he's like, okay, you know, like, dude, I'm old enough to get up now and go to the bathroom if I need to. Eat with your mouth closed, baby.
As I do.
Anyway, so we're gonna go south right now because we're going downtown. There was a Saymart downtown. They closed it, and then they opened Smart and Final, which was a little weird because there was already a Smart and Final just like 4 blocks down, and then, you know, they closed that Smart and Final. So I was like, okay, I get it, I understand. So anyway, they have that now downtown, and we're gonna go check it out. And today is Thursday, so Caleb, we need to do some homework today.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Thank you. And it's a beautiful, beautiful spring day. There's a nice cold breeze outside. And are you sure you don't want one? Okay. Anyway. So yeah, so we're out to get some grocery shopping done. Yesterday I was able finally to come out of quarantine for a little bit to get my meds. I had a doctor's appointment like I already said and everything. So yeah. Oh, I want to give a shout. I found a really cool channel on YouTube. It's called Hot Couture. I don't know. Hot Couture. I don't know.
No, it's mine. My video.
No. Anyway, this channel kind of it shows all of the current brand name collections. So I got to see Burberry. I always pronounced it Burberry, but then that person was pronouncing it Burberry. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing it wrong. And Versace and what else? And there was a bunch of other ones that I got to see. Really, really nice fashion collections. That was, oh yeah, Louis V. Yes, he was in Milan Fashion Week. So that, and then there was a lot of new.
Calvin Klein.
Yeah, Calvin Klein. I don't think Calvin Klein does like run like collections because he's too mainstream. In my opinion, I don't know if he does. I don't know. I am not a fashion guru at all whatsoever. And I got to see some history on Alexander McQueen, who, oh my goodness, the dresses he made are amazing. And then I found out that Zach Posen closed his house. Closed his designer house, which was really sad. No sé si sabías, pero Zach Posen, el muchacho que se parece a Caleb Colocho, cerró su compañía de diseño.
Oh.
Porque alguien había, él tenía 50%, era 50% dueño,
Sí.
y otra persona era 50% dueño.
Tenía socios.
Yeah. Y los socios querían ya salirse y comprar, querían que un comprador llegara y no pudieron comprar, nadie llegó a comprar y tuvo que cerrar su compañía, so ya no hay Zach Posen.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's sad about Zach Posen. So I don't know. Hopefully he can get a creative director job somewhere. I don't know. So we're getting close to downtown. So better start making my way to the right. There's Maze. And here's downtown. I don't like it how they call it Central Modesto. Central Modesto. These signs need to be updated to say Downtown Modesto. Because everywhere else in Downtown Modesto, you'll see Welcome to Downtown Modesto. And then you'll see Domo, which is, is it Domo? No. Yeah, Downtown Modesto. They have a Downtown Modesto district.
That's my house.
Oh, yeah, your house is that way, baby.
223.
Oh my goodness, $2.23. That is cheap. Well, nobody's using oil.
Y ni más gente hay, mira.
I mean, yo ayer pagué $2.53 y se me hizo barato.
Fíjate, aquí está $2.23.
last one.
Playing
Okay.
arenas.
Oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, there's a downtown Modesto district and everything. And yet the signs say Central Modesto, like it's like a little village or town. Well, I was able to finish all 8 of the jalapeno fritters, which eventually means, oh my god, somebody's sleeping on the, wow, okay. Which eventually means that it was really not, they weren't as spicy as I originally thought they were going to be. So, to my left here, I don't think you'll be able to see it. Oh my gosh, are there taco trucks? There's two, oh no. Yeah, there's one taco truck. To my left is where they had the Smart and Final. Now it's called Family Dollar.
Let's do Taco Bell.
Yeah, there's Taco Bell. Are you still hungry?
Let's turn in the two Taco Bell. You have one and you place it.
Can I try some of your tater tots?
Yeah.
Because I honestly,
You
I have.
to take your gloves.
No, you no. Give me the. Just give me the bag,
Bag.
the box, and I'll hand it back to you right now. Okay, we're going.
You be quiet, Bumblebee.
Right here to the right is where I worked for 8 years, Gallo Center for the Arts.
Yes.
I still want to come back one of these days and watch a show. It's probably closed, which means, well, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably closed. It's not a necessity, to come watch art. But at Gallo Center for the Arts, I loved working there. I met some really nice people. April, shout out to you. She was my coworker, then she became my supervisor, then she left, then she came back. I just love April. Anyway, I'm still keep in touch with her. And I got to see some really cool acts, like the Blue Man Group. I got to meet John Sebastian before he sadly passed away. I got to meet his whole family. I mean, and I got to, I knew the person who was in charge of, handling all of the stars or whatever they wanted. And my goodness, some of them were very picky. They needed to have this kind of thing, and I understand. I mean, celebrities are like that. They need to have only this brand of water, only this brand of whatever, only this brand of whatever. Ooh, the museum's closed. And
What is we went?
I was able. He would come in sometimes, and he was like so tired from having to go around. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh, they have the farmers market. That's crazy. I wouldn't think they would have a farmers market.
The museum is closed because I want to get my book back.
And anyway, he would come back and be like, oh, this person. And I could name a few of them that were just horrible people, but I'm not. Okay, so here we are. It's called Smart and Final Extra. And oh my god. Okay, so this line is for Starbucks, I can already tell. So I'm gonna get ahead of it because I don't need to get into a 4-hour line to go to Starbucks. I'm going to pass that. And I'm just gonna park. Go ahead. I'm gonna park right here. Perfect. Alrighty, so we made it at Smart and Final. Now we gotta, baby, put on your mask. Grandma, put on your mask. I'm not wearing a mask, but I'm gonna put on my... What happened to my glove? It's right here. I am gonna put my latex glove back on. And I do have my... ¿Tú tienes la tuya?
Sí.
Okay.
No tienen la tuya.
Alrighty, so talk to y'all later. Ciao.